Is Wumpa League still alive? There's evidence to suggest that at least something is happening. Let's talk about it.
Whoa!
What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with a brand new Crash Bandicoot 4 video. Wumpa League has been a super weird thing as of late. There are many different reports on its status. For those who don't know, Wumpa League is essentially a multiplayer mode for Crash Bandicoot 4 that's supposed to be free to play. It essentially followed the Call of Duty Warzone treatment where you would have the base single player experience, which you pay for, and then a free to play multiplayer. We don't have details as to what the gameplay is like and not 100% on what the narrative is, but overall, the general outlook on Wumpa League has kind of been negative, as some reports said that the game was either shelved or cancelled. On Friday, the frustrations got even worse when a VGC article came forward saying that all the studios under the Activision umbrella are currently working or supporting Call of Duty. Now, this article's title was definitely clickbaity, because while, yes, every studio is contributing to Call of Duty, it does not mean that is what they are working on exclusively. Remember, Beanox was working on Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, Tony Hawk, and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled all at the same time, and they were the lead developers on CTR. Even the article itself says that just because all the studios are doing work on Call of Duty, it doesn't mean they are exclusively working on Call of Duty. Even going as far as to say that Toys for Bob is still working on Crash 4 and Sledgehammer Games is thinking about doing something outside of the Call of Duty scope. So I think a less clickbaity title would have been all Activision studios currently contributing in some way to Call of Duty. But hey, what do I know? Now, Friday was filled with nothing but negativity, especially after the VGC article. However, Saturday morning was filled with hype and confusion. The Game Developers Conference had recently happened. Now, if you don't know, the GDC is where companies go and explain how their games were made to those who are looking for a job in the gaming industry. Usually the presentation is private, but a recording is made and set to open at a later date. Back on July 22nd, Paul Yan did a GDC talk talking about Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. Now, normally, the GDC is not where new games are announced, but is strictly for those who are looking for a job in the industry, have an interest in the game that they're talking about, or have an interest in game development in general. So, Paul Yan was doing his thing when he brought this slide up. He was explaining what Crash Bandicoot is, isn't, and what it could be. Now, there are a bunch of keywords here, but in the could be section, there's one, I guess, post-it note that I want you guys to pay attention to. Down here, we literally see a partially covered note saying Wumpa League. Now, take a look. There are no other post-it notes that have the text covered. Every single one is clear as crystal to read. This is the only slide that is partially covered. We know what it says, so why cover it? Also, this is a pre-planned slideshow. Someone had to put it in there and then make the conscious choice to partially cover it. But there's more. I sat through the entire GDC talk. It's extremely interesting, and Paul Yan gives fantastic insights to the development of the entire game. For each and every slide, Paul gives an explanation on what it is that we are seeing. All except for one. Take a look.
That didn't get an opportunity in the main storyline, or just it would have been too crammed if we tried to pull in all of the interesting characters and then tell a compelling story of it through there. We even took this to a point of integrating this the woe meme that's taken over.
Wait. Rewind that. What is that? Literally an image of Wumpa League that's cropped is just injected into the presentation. Just plopped right there. No comments given and moved on as if nothing happened. Again, this was purposely placed into the presentation with no context. Even if we went with the dumb narrative that this is the first time that Paul Yan had ever seen this slideshow, as soon as he would have saw the image, he would have hit next immediately. So the image would have just blipped and was gone. But no, he switches to the image, hangs on it for a few seconds, and then moves on as if he didn't even see the image. I heavily doubt that this was the first time Paul Yan had seen this slideshow. I'm about 99% certain about that. If Wumpa League is not in development or is canceled or whatever terminology you want to use, why would these little hints and such be deliberately put into this presentation? In fact, there have been many deliberate inserts about Wumpa League for a while now. When you 106% the game and you return to the TV in Rude Awakening, you get this Wumpa League logo. In a fun little video of Coco playing Uncharted back in November 2020, we see a Wumpa League banner. We see the 106% ending again with the new ports and console upgrades even after the reported time that the game was shelved. If the game was shelved, then why would they leave this hint in there? Then we have my interview with Lou Studdard, where I literally ask him about that 106% ending.
When you 106% the game, which is something very few people can do, ever, when you go back to Rude Awakening and you hit the TV, a little logo pops up for a split second. Can you comment on it, or is it more of a stay tuned type of situation?
What is this? I'm not familiar with.
You're not familiar?
This. No. What are you referring to? I don't know what it ever could be that you are inferring and or referring to.
All right, I'll slide that one aside.
On June 1st, the Crash Twitter account posted this image of Crash looking at all of his things, and on his activity list, there was something with two words that's scratched out that has the word Wumpa at the start of it. Take all of that and add it to the stuff that we just saw at the GDC talk, and it's painting a clearer picture. But at the end of the GDC, Paul Yan says this.
So that takes me to this little plug here, is that at Toys for Bob, we are hiring both fans and developers, or if you're a developer and a fan of titles like Crash 4 and Call of Duty Warzone. If you're looking for more information, please take a look at this website at careers.toysforbob.com, especially as we're looking towards celebrating more in this 25th anniversary of Crash Bandicoot this year.
Two things. One, Paul is plugging that they are hiring both people who are interested in Call of Duty Warzone and Crash Bandicoot, making it feel like an inclination like there is going to be more than just Call of Duty that's being worked on. And two, the fact that there is more celebrations in store for Crash Bandicoot this year in his 25th anniversary. Now, before we get some snarky response saying that the Crashiversary bundle is the quote-unquote celebration and that's it, the bundle was announced on the 21st and the GDC talk was live streamed on the 22nd. Which means that he is not referring to the Crashiversary bundle if he's saying that there's more coming this year. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what's happening. Things are just all over the place. Will we see Wumpa League? Will we not? Is this a fun marketing jab? Or are the devs playing a sick joke? Maybe it was delayed and things were shuffled around. We don't know, but make sure to stay tuned, because whatever happens, I'll be sure to cover it.
Thank you so much to all those who not only support the channel, but myself and my family. Because of your contributions, I'm able to do this full time. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider clicking the join button or becoming a Patreon with the link in the description. I also live stream every Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on by and say hi. Again, thank you to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream.